What's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you for an ML Sports Take here from Rosie's Corner. Stop on by for the pizza, wing combos, and more, and chicken and biscuits today as well. It's an unbelievable place to eat. They've got the salads, they have the drinks, the desserts, all the chip sides for your hot and cold subs as well. Here at Rosie's Corner, try the garlic parm wings, try the meatball bomber, and of course, you can keep in mind the comfort foods every day. I mentioned the chicken and biscuits today, meatloaf Monday, fish coming up in a couple days as well. So stop on by Rosie's Corner, Route 11, in front of the Brewerton Bridge if you are in and around Central New York. You know, anything can happen in college basketball. A couple of quick examples would be right there. These guys, the Bonnies tonight, they play at George Washington, and it was unheard of, unthinkable about a month ago that the Bonnies could get one of the top 4 double-bye seeds, but now that is possible. If VCU loses to Duquesne, if VCU loses to Dayton and the Bonnies win out, the Bonnies would slide in there and get one of the top 4. That's just one example, and I talked a lot about Syracuse-Clemson this morning from last night. You know, you look at the wins and the losses, pretty similar. You look at the in-conference, pretty similar. Wins and losses, good losses, bad losses. You look at a great win. They both beat North Carolina. And yet, between the lines, Clemson's a much better basketball team when they play each other. And I think that's just a really tough matchup for Syracuse. But, you know, you think about just last night, just that one win, they're right on the bubble, Syracuse, right? So now you probably have to win the ACC tournament to get in. But what happens if, you know, a Duke loses, gets upset, a couple of little things happen. The next thing you know, Cuse gets hot. They win a couple games. Now, I don't think Syracuse is a good enough team to win that tournament because I don't think they have sustainable rebounding and sustainable overall defense. But crazier things have happened, right? So this is the thing that happens all the time in college basketball. You go back to November and a team is completely different. Then in January, completely different. In February and certainly March is where the bread is buttered for really everybody. And so there's so many things that can take place. You look at in Alabama, they play just about everybody in the non-con. They play a couple of tough games in the SEC. You play Tennessee. They split with Auburn. And yet, you look at Bama, and they're number 16 in the country, probably a little too ranked a little too high, in my opinion, because you can tell me about a really tough schedule, but if you don't beat anybody, does it matter, right? So, like, finding that middle ground in college basketball, sustainability, the long year of the regular season, tournament play coming up, wild things happen in college hoops. It's this time of year, man. The automatic big changes everything because you can have a terrible season and you can have a losing record in one of the non-P5, P6 conferences, and the next thing you know, you get hot, you win a few games, and you end up in the NCAA tournament. So it is a wild time, college basketball. We'll see how it all plays out in the final week. All the conference tournaments taking place next week into the NCAA tournament. And don't forget, I had Clark Kellogg on yesterday from CBS Sports. He breaks it all down on the ML Sports Platter. Go subscribe to my YouTube page at ML Sports Platter. Check out my guests across the board, archived episodes, new episodes, Seth Greenberg, Clark Kellogg, Jay Billis. They're all up there, all college basketball analysts. Today, I've got a Major League Baseball preview with Kevin Kernan from Ball 9, and still to come this week. Tomorrow, in fact, I have Sue Ludwig on from Syracuse women's basketball, the assistant to Coach Jack, who just won Coach of the Year in the ACC. Congrats to Coach Jack, of course, as well. But Sue Ludwig breaks it all down with this team, you know, how she's feeling coming off the loss at NC State, the tournament, the gauntlet of the ACC, her tournament experience in high school, how it relates to college at West Hill, one of the most accomplished high school coaches of all time in New York State. So we get into all that, the special, the special nature and the greatness of DeAsia Fair, the makeup of the Cuse women. So you're going to want to listen to that interview tomorrow all over the major platforms, including YouTube at ML Sports Platter. Get on down here to Rosie's. As you can see, somebody's already been diving into the chips here, and we've got some chicken and biscuits today, pizza wing combos. Try the meatball bomber. Try the unbelievable lasagna and stuffed shells here as well. Drinks, chips, chocolate milk, salads, desserts, everything to go with your hot and cold subs or really anything else here at Rosie's Corner. You can try their chicken sandwich. You can try their chicken parm, their meatball bomber. You can try the Philly steak. It's all killer here. Pizza wing combos throughout the day as well with your Gold Fever garlic parm, mild, hot, your teriyaki, the ranch, the Parmesan, the habanero. You've got the honey garlic. All these wing flavors are right here at Rosie's Corner. Stop by. Gift cards also available available for every occasion as well. Route 11, Brewerton, in front of the Brewerton Bridge, a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor. And as I always tell you, as Dirty Mickey always tells you, and as Quinn always says, enjoy the games. Can you say it? Enjoy the games. Good enough.